UEFA declares loss of confidence in Gianni Infantino as it vows to stop Shabby backroom plots happening again. UEFA have hit out at Gianni Infantino's Shabby backroom plot to sell off the World Cup and declared a loss of confidence in the despised head of world football. FIFA President Infantino has come under fire after announcing plans to let private investors buy up a chunk of the global tournament. There has been a global backlash and UEFA threatened to stage a boycott against future World Cups if FIFA went ahead with it. But UEFA, led by Chief Alexander Ceferin, welcomed news that FIFA had backed down and vowed to make sure a similar plot doesn't happen again. And they said they had lost confidence in Infantino's leadership after the damaging debacle. The organization said in a statement, UEFA welcomes FIFA's decision to withdraw its plan to sell a stake in its competitions, including the World Cup, into private hands. We cannot keep going on like this with secret schemes on fast-track timescales, cooked up by faceless individuals and of dubious benefit to the game. We must identify those responsible and hold them to account. It is right that, in the coming days and weeks, UEFA will work with its associations and in close cooperation with other confederations to reflect on how this happened and devise a plan to make sure that it cannot occur again. That review should be thorough and fundamental. No option should be off the table. The current FIFA leadership has not only lost UEFA's confidence but also that of many other members of the football family. It accused Infantino of failing to deliver on his vow to provide transparency after taking over the role in 2016. The statement added, "The Shabby backroom opaque deal he hatched and tried to force through were anything but transparent. We must start to use some of that money that is sat idle in FIFA's bank account to deliver the kickstart that the grassroots and the wider game need in each of the 211 countries of FIFA. But we don't need to sell off the family silver to pay for it. This is a victory for the whole game. But it must not be the end of the story. The proposal has gone. The task of rebuilding trust in FIFA has only just begun." UEFA were joined by CONCACAF and the AFC federations in opposing the move, which effectively killed off any hope of it getting through. FIFA wanted to create a subsidiary called FIFA Forward Enterprise, which would have presided over money-making assets at the World Cup. Football's governing body valued the branch at £15 billion and were hoping to sell a 20% stake for £3.1 billion. But Infantino said he recognized the project had created divisions that mean it could no longer move forwards. He said, "Having listened carefully to all the views, it has become clear that the project has created divisions of a nature that, regardless of the level of support, are no longer in the interest of the objective set out in the first place. Our purpose has always been, and will always be, to unite and improve. As a result, this proposal will not proceed. Moving forward, my intent is to bring all interested parties back together in the coming days and weeks in the spirit of shared interest in our game, and with the objective to continue growing football everywhere, particularly in those countries that mostly need our support. Thanks for watched. Goodbye."